This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now a timeout coming from the... Defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Lady, 50 seconds to mine. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Check. Kill. Check 26, check 26. Set. 50.
They'll run on first down. Swift. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Middle. Stay 50. 42.
Now Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch the run. Watch the run.
The shotgun snap for Stanford. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You talk about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
To try again after the sack. Stanford throwing right, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
180. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Now a first down throw, Stanford. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is where we find out what he has underneath that jersey, because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jamie Collins just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers flush to his right. And this one in.
Yeah, I'm going to leave in a little bit too.
Too much contact to hold on
after
to
this game. After this game.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in
You're
the
welcome.
end, unable to keep 2 hands
Love
on the
you.
football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Get 300. Get 300.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill.
On 2nd down, Swift. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
White.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. They will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember.
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Inside. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Hey, seam 6.
Now Rodgers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down and needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down. And they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down. But guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them up.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Stafford. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the 50, Stafford. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 23. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They run with Connor. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
3rd and inches, they just handed to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a first down.
Watch the whip.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board first here tonight. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Going to throw right side here, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
On first down, Stafford here. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Rodgers going to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Check the
1st and 10 at the 39-yard
jet bombers. We 2 jet bombers. Switch. 150. 150.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
26. Check 50. Back north. Rush in.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Yeah, Lynn. 22's coming, Mike. Know your job. Hey, orbit. 2 by 22. He can't hang.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Trey Flowers, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
30.
Throwing is Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. His first touchdown here of the new campaign as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On third down, Stafford. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, back up. Rip right. Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
On 2nd and 11 now. Stafford. Going right side here, and that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on 3rd.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
Give my pick, bro. I'm an X Factor. Fuck out of here, nigga. Trying me.
Just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Check 43. 36. 30. Hey, 88. Shit. Out.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
He's checking. Cracks. You go tight. Topper. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Here, Mike. Bravo. 51 to Mike. I got you, son. Over. Box it. Check 36.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Check, check. Check, check, check. Alert flare,
On first down, Jones. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
Switch. Check 52. Take it.
On second down now, it's Jones. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Over here. At the 43-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Right. No. Twist.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the shit. Get 300. Right now, you got 58. Watch the shit. Slam.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Hey, watch it. Switch. Deuce. We are going.
Now Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Check 30. Inside. Tighten up. Check three. Run. Play. 54.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Don't let Kelly.
49, check 49.
They'll go with Jones. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Packers unable to pick up the first, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Solid footwork, but not able to get a whole lot. Brought down shy of the 10. Tackle made by the 3rd-round pick out of Louisiana, Tracy Walker. Rodgers to throw. They'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Push him back. Push him to 50. Hey, you block over here. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 51 to the mic. 5. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
To throw is Rodgers.
Let's pass the fucking Bears, bro.
Picked off at the 23. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They go to Johnson again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Yo.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with exactly 1 minute to go in the football game. A big one coming now for the kicker, Zane Gonzalez. This for the lead in the final stages.
Bro, that competition shit so lame. This nigga literally ran with his linebacker and stopped my nigga from running his route. My nigga threw a pick. That shit lame as hell, bro. This nigga literally did this shit on purpose, bro. You can tell. Nigga stopped right in front of my nigga, bro. This shit gay.
Because there still is time.
Oh God. What the fuck? Niggas be so fucking cheese, bro. They don't just play. That's what he get. I run the kickoff back. That's what he get for cheating. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. That's what that nigga get for cheating, cuz. Oh, God, that nigga cheated, bro. Oh, God, he did that shit on purpose, bro. I swear to God, bro. Go watch the goddamn tape. This nigga's a cheater. Fucking cheater. I ran that bitch back way Alexander, bro. 105 yards.
Don't you say the last thing we need is a big
The fuck wrong with him? Cheating ass. I just need to call my nigga some good luck. I needed some of that. I needed some of that Super Bowl run you had. You feel me?
Extra point splits.
Yeah. Fuck wrong with him, bro? Oh, God, that nigga been cheating all game, bro. I deserve that. Fuck.
So let's try this again after the
I'm gonna tell him too after the game. I'm like, bro, you cheated, bro. I don't care if I won. You cheated, bro. Oh, God, bro. 46 seconds left. Watch, so you gonna see in the chat. I'm gonna call you after. Cheating that nigga, man.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time
Get my shit!
gives them a chance to run their offense, to go
Get my shit, man.
defenses. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times, and now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He's going to let it fly, and he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets, defense does what?
Wins championships.
And